Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome, Gemini, to Channel Picture Tarot. My name is Bella. Today we are going to do your energy check and reading from now until the first of the Sun, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. Take what resonates with you, claim it for yourself, toss in the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's totally okay, okay? Check out your other placements and the readings to go along with that to get some more guidance if you don't find it here. I immediately got the sense, Gemini, a lot of change is happening. For you, and it came out in the oracle cards as I was kind of meditating on your energy, and I felt like immediately your energy was just huge. It's a time to release negativity. The full moon in Scorpio card came out. We just had that powerful new moon in the sign of Virgo, so definitely a change, a time of change for you. You're looking for different things. Emotions are also running high with this super moon card that came out for you. That's also an energy. I just felt tense energy for you. Change, things may not be balancing for you the way you had hoped. You had been planning for a little bit. I also want to use the same symbol before we jump too much more into this here. So again, let's get started here. You see clearly now, coming out in reverse. I feel like this owl spirit, maybe you don't feel like you're seeing things very clearly. You feel like things are not, like something is being kept from you for some reason. And I get that. For some of you, that is very paramount. For others, we have 64. Sometimes, like stings, wasp spirit coming out in reverse. I feel like you've been also on the covering end of that wound. That's probably what you didn't see clearly, was that sense of the sting that was coming in some ways. And I feel like it's ushered in some change for you. We're going to take out the horseshoe spread for you. We'll clarify any cards I feel like is necessary for you. Past influences, Sun, Rising, Venus, Gemini. Now until October 1st for Gemini. See what the past influences, first card out, having. There is only no reversals in this deck, only reversals, no reversals I meant. So we will just correct anything that comes out. Yeah, there's that challenge, determination. The Seven of Wands coming out, resistance here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's coming out. So I feel like that was what it said. There was resistance, that change. There's a challenge, something you had to overcome in the recent past. I'm going to take a look at where you are now, so to speak, if my cards just kind of flutter everywhere. We're going to take a look at where you are now for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. Where is Gemini now? The Magician, I like that for you. Alchemizing, changing things, manifestation, empowerment. This is a great card for you now, right? This is you kind of getting that preparedness. You're to sort of take that challenge where you've been kind of not seeing clearly, accept that sting for what it was, and sort of move on. We are going to take a look at your subconscious or hidden influences. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. What are their subconscious or hidden influences? Okay, that card also wants to come out, so we will let it. We have that Five of Cups coming out, that disappointment, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, regret, forgiveness. We also have that Two of Pentacles that came out with that card. So I'm going to take that together as your sort of subconscious. Your hidden fears are also, finding that balance or that sort of prioritization that you've been sort of a little bit, I don't want to say lacking, but just not understanding where to go, the next direction. The disappointment, the regret, learning how to forgive is something that you are kind of subconsciously or, working through at this time. We're going to take a look at your obstacles here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. What are their obstacles at this time? The world, completion, acknowledgement, celebration. This is allowing something to come full circle, right? So whatever you, like this situation that you probably didn't want to see or allow to come full circle is there. It's right there. And it's a, you know, it's a 3, but it's a sense of breaking down, allowing it to be complete, whether, you know, it's the end of a relationship, the end of a job, a start of something new. It is, change is never something we love to do, right? We're going to take a look at your external influences here. Anybody around you. That 4 of Pentacles, frugalness, extravagance, control, right? So that 4 of Pentacles, you're working, you know, your external influences are your hard work. You're definitely focusing on money, right? To get your, you know, you're being frugal. You're definitely, or you're spending too much. One of the two, but you need to get control of the situation. One isn't better than the other, right? You have to have that happy balance, right? You need to be frugal, but you also gotta live a little, right? So it's finding that balance. Everything is good in moderation. We're going to take a look at what your guidance going forward is. The Chariot card, determination, Cancer card coming out for you. That willpower, victory, you know, recognition, getting up and you know, your guidance is to just kind of pick your battle, pick your way forward, Gemini. No matter how hard or the obstacle may seem right now, there is going to be victory at the end of this race, right? You've got a goal in mind, and I feel like this change isn't going to be easy, whether you're taking a job, a career, like a new career move, or you're going for the love of your life. No matter what you're going to do, it's going to have it. And just because you haven't seen clearly, or that the situation's offered you up some sort of obstacle over and over, that is just making, the universe is making sure you want it, right? And the more you want it, you know, the more you show the universe that you're going to show up, and that's what you want, that's what you're going to get, right? We have the 3 of Pentacles, talent, recognition, and collaboration. You could be collaborating with somebody coming out the gate. That's the outcome, and I like that. That's a great outcome for you. The 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that self-doubt, confusion, right? That free will that you may be feeling like you don't have, but it is a card of restriction, and it is on the bottom of the deck coming in as your underlying energy. Don't let your self-doubt talk you into saying no or not doing something that you truly want to do at the end of the day, right? I want to clarify that 7 of Wands, recent past. Usually don't like to clarify the past because it really doesn't have a lot of weight here. And then I want to clarify your obstacles, that World card, just because I want to see if it's, you know, the Sun card's coming out in the Tower with this. In the recent past, you thought it was your, you know, your happiness was there. The universe brought in that Tower moment to shake things up, to bring in that King of Cups, to toss up your emotions. Make sure it is what you really want. Then you learn some sort of empowerment from that moment, right? Rock bottom usually offers those kind of feelings up to you, right? We're going to take a look at this World card, please. Clarifying the World, Gemini, please. And Venus and Gemini. Clarify that World card. That Queen of Cups. You have the King, Queen. Could suggest a master couple, but it's in reverse. So I feel like this is a Cancer, Scorpio energy, but it's coming into your emotional, you know, well-being pool, coming into that innocence, that trusting in the universe, the divine plan, right? It's getting you back in touch with your emotions. And ironically, there's that Justice card, the Libra card coming out for you, because the scales will be balanced here at the end of the day, right? Justice will prevail, and the scales will be graded in whatever direction you want to go on. That 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, in underlying, you know, energy with that 10 of Wands. Also, there's a burden that you may have dropped, and it probably was for the best. Don't negate the fact that you've been through it. You're hurting a little bit from it, but you still have this beautiful, positive way forward, and it is going to offer you new and better opportunities. The moment you start to see them as that, and change is never easy, don't forget that, Gemini, but this is all suggesting that you have these things on your right back, right? That your emotions are going to be running high for the next, you know, week to 10 days, yes. Things that are going to offer you some challenges, whether maybe you recently faced them or you have, or you're going to be coming into those energies, you feel like they're coming already, that's natural, but don't allow that sense of restriction to be your way out, right? That you're not innocent, you're not restricted. There is a way out. The opportunity is there for you. You just have to be willing to sort of jump in and take it, right? And you know, the balance that you so want in that Two of Pentacles has to become your biggest prioritization at this point. This is what you need to look for. You need to focus on maybe collaborating, maybe whatever it is, but whatever you're trying to prioritize in your life and alchemize throughout the, you know, the next beginning of the stage of whatever new adventure you're on, whether it be love or money. You need to focus on what that is, and you know, just drop everything else in between, right? Now is your time, okay? Until next time, Gemini. Namaste.